Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Tomorrow you have exam now, community health.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
First and the second chapter, okay. In 20 mark, it means multiple choice. First and the second. Okay. Put in mute. Who is that? Okay, yesterday we have took mumps and diphtheria. Today, poliomyelitis. Polio. Anybody, you know polio, about polio?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Poliomyelitis is often called polio or infantile paralysis. Is an infectious disease caused by a virus. Okay. Paralysis. Infantile paralysis. That is the polio. The tissue most commonly affected is the spinal cord. Okay, it is affected the spinal cord, which leads to classic manifestation of the paralysis. And spinal cord affecting that virus affect the spinal cord, and it leads to go for a paralysis. Okay. In epidemiology of the poliomyelitis, as a result of a massive global vaccination campaign over the past 20 years, polio exists in a few countries in Africa and Asia. In the Philippines, at least polio case was recorded in 1993, and in 2000, the Philippines was clarified polio free. Polio free means India also now polio free only, because in birth time we are given child polio vaccine. Anywhere, government hospital, private hospital, anywhere given the polio, and up to 5-year government order is there to take the polio to the children. Up to 5-year, 2 time polio is there, yearly 2 time. This 2 time up to 5 years wanted to give the polio to the children. That's why in epidemiologically, no, free from polio. Okay. And transmission, person to person spread of poliovirus by the fecal oral routes in the most important route of the transmission, although the oral route may account for some cases. Okay. Polio also communicable disease. It is a transfer to one person to the another person by facial or oral route is the most important route of the transmission. And what is the risk factors? Age, infant and elderly, it is affecting. And risk means who is affecting the polio virus, who is looking that patient, maybe it is a risk only. Understand? Living with an infected person. Who is living with an infected person? That person have a risk factor only. Maybe it is a spreading. Understand? Next, pathogenesis. Polio pathogenesis. The mouth is the portal entry of the virus. The mouth. Now coronavirus entry airborne, no, like that mouth. It is opening mouth. One person affected and we are talking to that person means it is coming in our body also. Okay. The mouth is the portal of entry of the virus and primary multiplication of the virus occurs at the site of the implantation in the pharynx, gastrointestinal tract. The virus is usually present in the throat and in the stool before the onset of illness. 1 week after onset, there is a little virus in the throat, but the virus continues to be excreted in the stool for several weeks. But first it is coming in a where throat and stool. Okay, but throat coming means it is a going fastly, but in 1 week after the onset the little virus of throat, the virus continue to excrete in the stool. In stool means it is continuously staying and several weeks. The virus invades local lymphoid tissue, enter the bloodstream, and then may infect a cell of the central nervous system. Okay, the virus invades the local lymphoid tissue. First, it is going in lymphoid tissue, enter to the bloodstream, and then may infect a cell of the central nervous system. Reapplication of the poliovirus in motor neurons of the anterior lobe and brainstem result in a cell destruction and cause the typical manifestation of a poliomyelitis. It means it is affecting the mainly in the spinal cord, and the patient will go in a paralysis state. Okay. In paralytic polio is classified into 3 types: spinal polio, bulbar polio, bulbospinal polio. Bulbospinal polio. First one, spinal polio. The most common and accounted for 79 of the paralysis case from 1969 to 1979. It is characterized by the asymptomatic paralysis that most often involved the legs. Spinal polio firstly affect the legs and paralysis the legs. Okay. First it is seen in 1969 to 1979. 79% poliomyelitis is the spinal polio only. Okay. Next, bulbar polio. Account of 2% of cases and leads to weakened of the muscles, innervated cranial nerve. Okay, weakened muscles and affected the cranial nerve. That is the bulbar polio. That is 2% only. Okay. Next, bulbospinal polio. It is account for 19% of cases and is combination of the bulbar and spinal paralysis. It is togetherly coming. Okay, bulbar and spinal paralysis. That is bulbospinal polio. It is 90%. Understand? That is the characteristics of the 3 types of the paralysis. Okay. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Next, clinical features. The incubation period of the poliomyelitis is commonly 60 to 20 days, with a range of the 3 to 35 days. The response to poliovirus infection is highly variable and has been categorized based on the severity of the clinical presentation. Okay, the incubation period poliomyelitis is commonly 60 to 20 days, with a range from 30 to 30. Maybe it is a range going means it 3 to 35 days. The response to poliovirus infection is a highly variable and has been categorized based on the severity of the clinical. It means like that it is showing the clinical. It means spinal polio or a bulbar polio or a bulbar spinal polio. Okay, which is the poliomyelitis. Like that clinical feature also showing. Okay, pathognomonic signs: facial paralysis, weakened paralysis, and reduced muscles tone. Next, management. Treatment of a pain with analgesic. Severe pain is there. Okay, that time treat the pain and antibiotic for a secondary infection. Antibiotic for a secondary infection. Fluid therapy, bed rest, adequate diet, minimal exertion and exercise, hot pack of heating pad, and prolonged rehabilitation may be necessary, including the braces, spinal or a surgery. Okay, but poliomyelitis coming means it is nothing. That patient will not come back. Okay, it is happening means happening only. No specific treatment. Understand? Next prevention. The best preventive poliomyelitis is ensuring the hygiene and encouraging good sanitation practice. But polio prevention being with polio vaccine. Polio vaccine has been developed against 3 subtypes of the poliovirus and very effective in producing protective antibodies and include the immunity against the poliovirus and provide protection from the paralytic polio. Okay, best prevention is the immunization. Understand, who are all not taking immunization properly and who are all not taking polio properly means polio vaccine means paralysis will come. And another one thing is this good hygiene and encouraging good sanitation practice. That is the one important prevention. Now understand poliomyelitis.
Yes, ma'am.
Next one is the pertussis or a whooping cough. Okay, pertussis or whooping cough. Pertussis is also called whooping cough. Is a highly contagious disease mainly of children caused by Bordetella pertussis. Okay, Bordetella pertussis is the reason of the whooping cough. Pertussis is also called whooping cough. Is a highly contagious disease mainly of children caused by Bordetella pertussis. It is characterized by severe uncontrollable coughing spells which are sometimes end in a woof sound when person breathe in. Woof means in Malayalam word I know, you word I don't know. It means continuously coughing, not stopping. Okay, and sound also very different. Whooping cough means that whooping cough we are hearing means we know that is whooping cough. Like that whooping cough sound will come. Normal cough means just we are coughing time, normal sound coughing, but whooping cough means continuously non-stop coughing. And sound also on another type. And also called 100 days cough. Okay, it means 100 days the cough. Like that whooping cough we will tell. And epidemiological determinant agent factors, causative agent of Bordetella pertussis, also caused B parapertussis virus, and brain fluenus adenovirus. Just you write what is the agent factors? Bordetella pertussis only. Okay, virus. Putting who is that? Source of infection. Only man is the known sources of infection. Okay. Abhishek Kumar. Nobody.
Yes,
Nobody. Abhishek Kumar. Putting mute. Okay, agent factors is Bordetella pertussis. Sources of infection. Only man is the known sources of infection. Previous case of pertussis which may be wild missed and under unrecognized cases usually sources of infection. No chronic carriers. Hey, who is that? Hey,
Ma'am, Vivek.
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
sources of infection. Only man is the known sources of infection. Previous case of pertussis which may be mild, missed and under recognized cases usually the sources of infection. No chronic carriers exist. An infective material, nasopharyngeal and bronchial secretion. Fomites contaminated by such discharge are also infective. Okay, nasopharyngeal and bronchial secretion also. One is the infectious material. And infective period, factor stage most infective extend the weekly export of 3 weeks after one set of para-occidental stage. It means first 3 weeks infective period and secondary attack average 90% in the unimmunized people only. Who is unimmunized people, they only attack in secondary stage. Okay, host factor, age, infant and preschool below 5 years, developing countries 20 to 30 months and then developing countries 50 months, highest mortality below 6 months. It means infant and preschool below 5 years affecting the whooping cough. Okay, highest mortality below 6 months. Maybe 6 months baby also it is affecting it. Sex more common among females, immunity developing after cases of the immunization. No cross immunity, secondary attack upon the declining immune person. It means who is having low immune power, they only fastly affect the whooping cough. Next, who is unimmunized? Okay, unimmunized person who is having means they will affect the whooping cough. Next, environment. More cases occur during winter and spring. Low and lower socio-economic group more prone the well-to-do group due to overcrowding. First, winter and spring season it is affecting. Next, who are all overcrowding people. It means who are all staying in a gathering one place. Okay, no place, no sanitation, no ventilation. Like that, staying means whooping cough will. That is the environmental status. Next, transmission. Close person-to-person contact while aerosol droplet from respiratory secretion of the patient with the disease. Okay, it means the close person-to-person, one person to another person, droplet. And 90% no immune household contact anchor of the disease. 90% no immune household contact. Cure the disease and adolescents and adult. 27 reported cases in 2004 are the major source of the infectious and vaccinated in children, adolescents and adolescents, and infant and young children are infected. Older siblings who have mild to asymptomatic disease. Infant and young children. Transmission is the droplet infection and it is transmitted to one person to another person and it is mostly affected the adults and adolescents and adults. Okay, and infant and children. Next, pathogenesis. Pertussis is a primary toxin mediated disease. The bacteria attached to the chill of the respiratory epithelial cells and produce toxin. They parasite the chilla. The cause is inflammation of the respiratory tract, which interferes with the clearing of the pulmonary secretion. Main pathogenesis is the pertussis is toxin mediated disease, and bacteria attack into the cilia. In respiratory tract, cilia is there. Epithelial cell in there it is affected first. Okay. And the inflammation of the respiratory, and it is inflamed the respiratory tract, which interfere with the cleaning of the pulmonary, and it is produce the pulmonary secretion. Then it is go to the cough. And until recent scientists thought that B. pertussis did not involve the tissue. However, suggested the bacteria are present in the alveolar macrophages. Okay, now recently they are studied and they are told B. pertussis did not involve the tissue. It is not affect the tissue. However, recent studies have suggested that bacteria present alveolar macrophages. Alveolar is there, no? There only it is presented. Okay, that is the pathogenesis. Next, incubation period, usually 70 to 40 days, but not more than 3 weeks. And the clinical features caused a local infection by multiplying in the surfaces epithelial respiratory mucosa and leads to inflammation and neurosis mucus and occurs in 3 stages: scatral stage, paroxysmal stage, convulsant stage. That is the, it means uncontrolled coughing. Okay, that is the clinical course. And the diagnosis, increase of the pertussis antibody. IgA antibody, pertussis becoming the method of choice. And IgA antibody, it is pertussis toxins, inactive recent infection, and single serum test significant. It means they will take the blood and they will send to the lab IgA antibody, IgG antibody, and significant high pertussis specialized antibody. That is the blood test. Okay, blood test time. And blood count, absolute lymphocytic, 50,000 to 1 lakh cells. It means absolute lymphocytes is there. It is the coming like this means that is the pertussis virus. And culture, nasopharyngeal swab. It means no coronavirus swab we were taken, no, like that nasopharyngeal swab will take and we will send the lab. Next, X-ray test. Okay. Next, complication occurs in 5 into 60 cases. 5 into 6% case is a complication only. And frequent infant aged less than 6 months, mainly bronchitis. Okay. Frequent in infant and aged less than 6 months. Less 6 months, less in child only mostly affected. And it is affecting in a bronchitis. It means bronchopneumonia, bronchiectasis, subdental hemorrhage, epistaxis, hemoptysis. Okay, it means who are having whooping cough, not given properly care, it is leads to bronchitis, bronchopneumonia, bronchiectasis, and some congenital hemorrhage, and epistaxis, hemoptysis, and pancreatic cerebral hemorrhage, trauma, and convulsion. Okay, that is the complication of the whooping cough. And active immunization covered under the National Immunization Program, covered DPT, DTWP, DTAP vaccine. It means DPT vaccine administered in 3 doses, each dose 0.5 ml, and 1 month interval straight to 6 weeks. Booster dose 8 to 24 months, and regular vaccine for older children and adults. Okay, DPT vaccine will take in immunization schedule, you know, means you can understand what is DPT vaccine and which month DPT vaccine is given. DPT vaccine is the against of the whooping cough. Okay. You people have a community health test.
What, ma'am?
Test book have a community health.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No textbook.
Anybody have a?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, they are also having whooping cough and all communicable disease. Just you want to means this PPT you write, otherwise you write the textbook notes. Okay. Which one is easy for you means that you should study. Understand?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh?
Okay,
Who
ma'am.
are not textbook means you check that one and this PPT also. And which one easy means you study that one. I'm not telling you study this one only. Okay, maybe the test easy, but so much is there content. but yesterday Anubhav writing, no, like that. Yesterday writing mom's notes, like that you should write. What is the 2 or 3 words you want to write and study. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am.
And class time, put in neutrally. Don't disturb me. Oh, always time I'm telling. You people disturbing means how I will take class.
Ma'am, tomorrow which time is the exam?
Tomorrow, ma'am, test.
3 to 4. 3 to 4.
Tomorrow morning you will inform. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you so
Ma'am,
much.
thank you,
Bye,
ma'am.
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 अजी मूट करो